And welcome to people of God and people of sports. When you see us stand there right here in the white table or by the white table, real matter, real talk, real facts. Everything when they talk about the Fantasy Premier League, and this is the Fantasy Premier League by the Republicans. I be swore, and I did with a man, the artist, the living legend himself. Eyes on the wrist, eyes on the chic, eyes on the everything. No say don't cast well this week. Live Jacobs,
where your FPL cast, you put swag.
You know this one boss my way for you, Jacobs. You got to put rigs there for here.
Yeah.
As I see the rig today, I know say you put like say your table it all 4 finish. If you get up to 50 points for FPL, raise your hands.
Okay, I feel raise my hand.
You reach 50.
You reach 50.
You reach 50.
Just 51.
51.
Miserly 51.
Miserly.
With the rate of performance we happen, I want to vex me past that. With the rate of performance we happen, 51 points are very poor points.
Very poor points indeed. In fact, but make we tell us say it happen at times, but while I'm
breakfast.
As today. So who go be your outstanding player or person when we say you put money on? Before we start the show now, waiting we already set up for now. For you, what's the biggest thing that happened to you for Premier League?
One of the people that expect to go perform this game week now, Salah and Ronaldo. And true to it, the two of them give me points, but then I captained the wrong one. I captained Ronaldo instead of captaining Salah. Will be the obvious choice for everybody because they get easier game. But then, like I use my tongue, count my teeth now. I bite, just chew my losses.
Just chew.
It's in bitter. I swallow. But a big shout out to all the Chelsea players we play over the weekend, except their striker Lukaku. Obviously, if you captain and only 2 points, then you get.
No, you have me.
But then the defenders were on point. Rudiger, Alonso, Thiago Silva, even Ariza Balaga get first.
Ariza Balaga, that guy almost lose guard before. That guy almost do like
he get game and he keep clean sheets.
Make I shock you. See, it's like the God of war is a God that works. See, I started this Saturday. I look at it. I say something tell me say, see, put money on Brentford. These boys will come to the fore. Then they fear all these people when we say just because they say Balasa Premier. Then if now only big ones, then they take their shot. All these small boys when just they come Premier League now. Then they fear all those mid-table club. They go come for you. And that's all they're doing for me. But first of all, Thiago Silva, 15 points.
15 points.
Rudiger, 14. Then this Martin Cash, we didn't expect it. Although I put some money on some Aston Villa players, man, not like Sha. So the thing can help me say beef my ration. He had 15 points. But the shocker for me personally was this Sarr boy, Ismail Sarr. Last season, the guy come to the fore for a brief spell. I speak grammar today. Come to the fore. Brief spell. The guy still working for like short time working, Sha. But the guy come. He don't rise again, and he rise very early in the season. So I just want to know this guy when we say we're supposed to put time for say maybe the next 2-3 games. What for no go back?
Then they get 2 very good sweet games. Then they get Newcastle and again Leeds. A very sweet game for somebody like South if you run at this thing, create chances.
They like they do that leg
and score goals. So South are somebody to look forward to for the next 2 game weeks. Martin Cash scoring first ever goal for Aston Villa.
And what a goal!
And the goal na banger. And he get 15 points. No, nothing doubt. And one thing about Aston Villa now, the defenders don't come back. The ones who then they suspended before, like Martinez don't come back. Buendia don't they create things for inside the middle. So just like say Aston Villa don't they strong. And that player for Aston Villa, what they look forward to now, Leon Bailey.
That Jamaican boy.
He scored 1 Thunderbolt goal and then he played the corner kick. Now he played the corner kick. Dine, we did my team take score on goal, give -1 point.
Not mind it.
So basically,
make a horror say against injury. Make him get right.
Now that player was supposed to look forward to, but just defense don't prove say then they solid this season. The way Thomas Tuchel they set them up too mad, and then if you know invest for Chelsea defender this season, you're on a long team.
You're on a long team. You see, I get at least a couple of Chelsea defenders, but if you be somebody when we say they look out for options, yes, you go see the industry of Rudiger. But I'll tell you, if he gets more change, go hustle someone like an Alonso. Because he go do the defensive work and he go also most likely provide supply. That guy they crazy. See the ball when he played last weekend, and you think about it and I say, he not just they do fluke. If Alonso don't start, they enter that zone where we say, when they play like his grandpa and his papa. You know, say grandpa and his papa, they play for him. They be legendary, they their body. So when they start, they cross, don't they cut inside corner. The guy wants Shagalo boy enter. I say, this guy, they crest though.
I said, Alonso for easily scored 3 goals, yes, that on Saturday.
Allow him.
Like, he just go, every time Alonso go forward, right.
I want to say day, body.
Yeah, it's in you.
No, not him. Alonso. Alonso.
So you don't do, you're about to be a potty.
I know this.
So basically, Alonso look like person every time we go forward, chance, he go create chance, he go score goal. And then they take all the corner kicks from both left and right.
Yeah.
But you don't bench Mason Mount for the whole corner kick duties.
Even Reece James, when we say sometimes they do stuff, now Alonso say they run that.
Now Alonso they run everything now. So Alonso, if no one get any Chelsea defender, Alonso na one person to get because if I say Chilwell don't.
You don't chill.
You don't they chill well.
You don't be like that. You drink water when they say, "Baba, go drink water." Anyway, game week 6 they come up an excitable fixtures. People they talk about the Man City versus Chelsea game and why they say you don't want carry money put on any of those teams for nothing. But I will tell you, say guy, 3 times when we say Chelsea don't face Man City inside the Tuchel administration.
1-0.
C'est la même chose, the same. Now the difference now say they get what they call like Jack Grealish for one side, plus the Ferran Torres when they come now saying go be number 9 or Shengelege daga man. On the other side, Chelsea get Lukaku. I go still captain Lukaku this weekend. But more not there.
I don't go captain Lukaku. Sorry, but quickly run through that fixture. That fixture.
We never enter captain yet. Now relax.
No, I mean that fixture. Now I want to talk about that Chelsea Man City game.
That fixture, yeah.
Right hand down somewhere. Now goalless draw.
Now goalless. I'm not gonna feel surprised though. Not see the Champions League when they play last.
Yeah. Now goalless draw go be.
Now Harvest just shook him. 11. Those two they like stress themselves. So me I not even put on for bet tips. I not go bet. I not go bet. I just turn now. But make I turn now the one when me say consign me. Game week 6. Players to watch out for. Gallagher, baby. It's all about Crystal Palace Gallagher. 5.6. And they play against Brighton. Now, Brighton don't get some up and down, results since the season starts. They go win one, they go lose one, they go win, they go
No, Brighton get very, very, very good run. Brighton did 4th position, they're Champions League position right now. They never lose any game this season.
Lose. Let me see. Let me say now up and down. Because now so they get that one beginning of the season. They started off and then just about 5 games in the bounce. Chelsea they pick from another. I think that was the game. But this Brighton against Crystal Palace, Vieira, I think he will use this Gallagher where this boy if he gets something out of the game.
Gallagher, if I say Gallagher, they played that number 10 position for this. He just run over everywhere for Crystal Palace game.
I swear. You they go. So I feel like this boy things go past through him. So if you get 5.6 million, reason on other person to reason they might score anyway. Now said your money, and then because they play Brentford. Now Brentford, they don't do what they feel do against what they call them. Mid-table teams. I'm not sure say they get the impetus and tell me something when we say happy put us.
Brentford against Liverpool. And Liverpool they play for away. They play for the Bees Stadium. That game go tough. But one of the things why they expect say
now those kind of game this boy they like the shine. For me this was certain. Now those kind when they like the jagger you. So I feel like that now where we say if you had a money, put some vice captaincy or something. I'm not even captain Salah.
Something like that.
Kind of one. I would rather want captain the money for this Brentford because all these kind of games it is sweet in the middle for Sadio Mane. Then look at the other one we say go down. The one they call Demira Gray, I believe. In the Everton nigga when we say they play against Norwich Everton. I feel like now the same thing what happened with Brentford and Wolves. All this newly promoted, they fear mid-table team. I know say Everton, they always a on the edge of being mid-table. So I feel like this game, man, I'm not going to put my money for Grisha, but if you want to, if anything was going to happen for Everton right now, their playmakers not today like that. Now, Gray will be the guy for you.
Gray not always the guy for Everton, especially this season. So you're not sure saying get the pace and everything. They run behind defenders and everything. This year CD out injured. I don't know how long that guy will do before he go come back.
It surprised me. See, if he surprised you and it shock you,
it
surprised you. Oh God! Yeah,
so hopefully he will create chances for people like Solomon Rondon and then they'll feed the tapping some kind. Also instead of like to cut in and bend one enter, hopefully. Ingo feel caught in and bend. And Norwich na very sweet game to play. If you see where they go down, or we just lose one game.
The defense, they won't give you. You sabi attack. We sabi attack now. We get Timo Pukki. We get So as they go back, I feel like Everton go use this one. And even if you get someone like an Iwobi, when you give a games like this, now then you go just they give you sweet thing in the middle, Anyway, Shameka go make the boy one beside. I feel like say good things come from him, especially when he make those long runs from box to box and cuts in. Avi Barnes, 6.8 million. When we say he they play against Burnley, it's a good bet.
This guy that the reason why Leicester no get points from last game week. Now 2 goals. Now Avi Barnes now in the block the goalkeeper. Now make them disallow 2 of their goals. But Avi Barnes now always good choice.
He pay you,
He pay me because he make the no score goal. He make look myself no score goal. So Nigerians, now he block. You know what they call blocking.
We go meet her for Egwebe. If not, we go turn her to bottle logo.
Exactly.
Anything where we say go make Avivans block any Nigerian again. Bottle low pad, Holy Ghost, fire. Anyway, Shabo come off of there. Those are people that you want to look out for. Not like I say they go too overdue, but now because of the kind of fixture.
And their price range self-developed. So if you look for all those no be premium players, then they call them all those players if he attach join your team.
If I get friend will not be lucky.
Only Mane be the only premium player.
This one na Agungi. Apart from Mane na Lucky phase one.
No,
but
never
this other
never
one
is Lucky one.
No, Mane na.
Okay, Mane na Lucky one.
Mane na VI self.
No, he never is
Mane na premium property.
Na Lucky one.
Fastest Premier League.
Admiralty na in stop.
No. Why are you so assertive? That's Mane, Sadio Mane.
Admiralty na in stop.
If I be what best so. Anyway,
reach BI.
But I go tell you, say if you get fair money, the one they given at this weekend or this week tips now say if you get fair money, you want move one or two things around. This not something when we say you go feel look around because of the fixtures again. They go feel serve you for 2-3 games. 1, 2, 3 games stops and then you flip up again. But now back to the matter, we don't enter Dugbe market or Krika in or Krika out. We need director. They need bear.
I said, I want to do this song.
You know. Buy one, get one free.
Now Mumu they go boutique.
Buy one, get one free. This guy he don't do Akube where on Krika customer. One they come, one they go. One by one they don't they go. Transfers when they carry in Antonio. Now they don't come on Antonio.
Yeah,
Antonio
of course. After he get that red card and then they suspend him for the game against Manchester United. Then they come back for their next game.
Back to banger.
So now somebody will not go right off.
Yes,
so Antonio, they expect something from him because he did my team. If he don't try him, we'll go.
He did my team. No, the guy one guy cannot do.
Ronaldo, Saberama,
Maxima. He don't increase. Yes, 200 or top. That guy if he reach before this month go end, if he enter 13.
Yeah, if he score, if he
score
this week, maybe in price if he hit 8. Make it hit so that my team price money go increase. So when I play my wild card, I will get enough money to buy other players enter.
I hate it. I never feel consolidated. I don't play my wild card.
Now what's they make me wait be that?
But two things will sweet me now. The price says sir, money don't increase to 6.1, and this na the ISN don't go. So far so good, and that's because of what didn't do that last time. And people they hope saying if he sustain, and so I like say they rate on 6.1. Yeah. I not go buy them for me personally. My squad is okay for now, so I not go buy them. But if you get that one, buy them because if you do the way you do last season when he hit that 4-5 weeks.
Yeah, you go get like run. Woo! If you feel cashing when they going on a run.
See.
Good luck for you.
Baba, good luck for you. Then of course somebody when we say issue working last weekend and like say price tally don't increase to 6.5 M. Now be owned. Then Saint Maximin. It seems like that boy could do no wrong. Even when he club they do lose guard football. The boy they
everything that happen for Newcastle they go through Alain Saint Maximin. Whatever they call him. I call him Alain Saint Maximin.
No.
French.
Oui.
So everything that happen good for Newcastle they come through and in they always show working. Like last week, I'd say the goal is because we don't even nearly miss him, but
he get gingerability
before he put them back. I think one of the things what they need now to get their strikers firing. So I think if they release the ball early for them, and so chances go they more creative
because they make those runs.
The annoying part about them now, I say they don't put them as striker for FPL. And I don't like I don't know why they don't leave her for the midfield position where they.
But you know what? They like to do this thing
striker,
like say, we see what you do, FPL. We know what you are doing. You don't make we no more stock our middle, but it will still be sweet in the middle. And the one where we say no surprise me, Richarlison when we say Talido drop, and you can understand if you're not the show working, they collect big money. You not get money, hide your face. You not play football, hide your face. They reduce this thing. Ferran Torres don't shock me,
it shocked me because say normal Pep team na the worst team to invest your money into. So you don't know who go start and who no go start. And especially now they don't get striker. Ferran Torres na like the only option where they get up front. And they start
the first few games with the guy. In fact, their squad now back to back for the first time in years.
Last game against Southampton, you don't even play the game at all.
It can't be like say the guy fly first come on for night, so they don't want punish.
So those kind of things they make you they wonder. She make I invest or make I not invest. Trent obviously they very injured and they for this thing. Bruno Fernandes now the Ronaldo factor now they worry because Ronaldo they Fernandes they you go pick one.
I'll Boruto do him again. It's a new dispensation. I don't care. He's a new my brother. Just on the king. King don't come, make it be say.
Yeah, so Fernandes they suffer from say Ronaldo done this, so that they move him out to take create space for people like Ronaldo. Danny Ings never score, but people they for price tag, I need they reduce by value almost every time. It was 8.0 now 7.9.
They're supposed to put out to 5 million. 5 million. Because see, let's say Danny Ings, I go still talk my little guy not be Englishman. When they play for English league, the money for not plenty like this. Because of our present, because of what he does, they do Sushek. Oh yeah, he not do well. See Sushek now. See Sushek. They drop on like back soup.
See, the truth is,
see Danny Ings, your money just
Ings not striker, and in the always show working. In the show, even if Ings will keep in fact self-fit, he go score. Even last week when he no score, he create chances. He creates one of the goals for the last goal for Leon Bailey. But then, 7.9 they overpriced, but so I no go.
Yeah, he go give me more than that. He want.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, so we the captain this week. People of God and people of sports. Don't forget say as today so for Fantasy Premier League, we go tell una say captain with sense, not be like betting tips. So this one now all the money na imaginary money. So put it there. I love it, but we want captain because we they see players when they are available right now. About 50% chance for Bissouma to be available. And Lucas Digne 75% chance. Then Gundogan 75% chance. Mendy 75% chance of him coming back. And of course 75% chance also for Alexander Arnold. Now these are not the usual people that you go on captain, but just to give you options to know say these people they be injured but they are back again. Son was injured. They gave him 50% chance. He come back in. He gave Tottenham their option. Shall I say they managed to score in for get points, but they not score bad markets. For now, anybody want to be 50%. So far, you know, reach 75. And now they load you inside my squad. Because those 50%, even when they come, then they show working. But those 75%, so that's a trick. But who you go captain? Options.
The truth is,
Antonio Dede versus Leeds.
Antonio, Ronaldo, Salah, and Burnley, Leicester versus Burnley will get Vardy. Off the top of my head, now Ronaldo, I plan to leave my captain ban for Ronaldo head for as long as possible. Because one of the things I don't discover, I say Ronaldo will always get you goal, no matter how bad it is. They don't call him tapping merchants now. So
he's a pan white tapper.
So even though I'm tapping, he go tap him in anyhow way it happen. They always they find himself around that area, and it look like saying he go score almost every time. He doesn't play the
ball,
yeah.
But the one when he's supposed to do, which is score.
They always score. So for this week, when they play for Old Trafford, he's back again. They play for Stretford End, and all those kind of things. The ginger. He
likes the drama. Not
so he like the drama. So my captain man go still remain on them because in their home. So hopefully we will see 2 goals from Ronaldo this weekend. I like Antonio Leeds. Welcome back. So I will watch and see how he go take to. So Antonio go there on standby. Maybe my vice captain could just be on top Salah.
I'll not get Ronaldo for my squad, but this is the only time I can actually drool. Thank you very much. Direct on Ama UB, they go give you 2 pieces of sugar on top of the matter. But yeah, I be actually think say because of how Brentford they go be, and because Salah he did that, you go want pick a Salah before for this one. Personally, if you had a money and you had a Salah, I'll tell you say pick a money personally, sharp. But you know say we go must honor Salah based on saying the show working where. So that's why I'll put on for them. But also, I feel like there's a wild card for this weekend, and my wild card is not even the Antonio versus Leeds, Burnley and Vardy, because I feel like Vardy has been quiet. You know when they talk about those striker to striker to striker, we call the Hurricane, we call the
I can't even look Hurricane again.
Wait now.
I can't even find contracts.
Until
come up for Tottenham, nobody should sign Hurricane.
I swear that nobody fit touch on that because the guy he don't do. But Vardy, we they forgetting that one of the guys when we say for the past 6 years in the show working, they give you almost double figures every frigging season. So he never show working the way we expect, but he does start the score. I know so when Vardy start the score.
In the go on a run. Yeah, but in a very, 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 very solid call for captain band. And due to the fact say they play for home for the King Power Stadium. And power. Also Burnley never to find their reason this season. Hopefully you go get 1 or 2 chances and score. You know they my team, so I know they put my
Maybe
hope
the thing,
up.
this season is so crazy that people they sleep on Vardy. But if you be one of all those people who say like they get tricked in when we say they opposite of what most people they do and they say they get them, they get some crazy people like that. I feel like put some money on Vardy, bet on Leicester City, and captain him if you be saying a fantasy Premier League style you did. And on that note, now so the matter go be, we go end the matter. And now community effort as it is so because all of us now want fantasy Premier League by the Republicans. It is powered by the Republicans and powered now Wazobia. Now they power us. And now time to give a shout out because one of our own, if you follow our content, Buchi Onokala, aka Laba. They don't post them up.
What's influencer of the year?
Why they influence things?
In the influence. No, in get out. Now
so
our guy.
if you follow our community of Republicans. I bet show love and make you appreciate our guy because one for all, and all for one. Vote. Give your landlord make you vote. Give that girl one different. If you give all your side shit, give all the people that owe you money. Tell them say you go give them 1 day notice, maybe not to just give them. Vote for the man called Onokala Buchi Onyebuchi Laba Asuna No One King Laba as like they call him. Said now you get cap for there. Everywhere, live Jacobs, thank you always. Starboy coming through. I'm going to try to get past 51 this next week.
No, but that
I guess it's 66,
but this week now the week where my comeback will start because I won't come top. So this weekend I won't get 80 points, minimum of 80 points.
On God, or you sure?
I'm very sure. 80 points minimum. I did Speak it. Aspire to Maguire. As the best washer, any other matter be now so the cookie crumble. We'll go catch on the other side. I don't go on that deal. But go. Bye.